Welcome back, True Seeker. In the headlines, David Solberg, best known for his role as Hutch in Starsky and Hutch, died at age 80 yesterday on a Thursday. And I want to look at what's strange about his passing on the day that he did in light of his co star who played Starsky, and also in light of the Hollywood remake of Starsky and Hutch, which starred Owen Wilson, who also played Hutch, and Ben Stiller, who played Starsky. If you're new to my channel, we talk about gematria. You might want to look up what that is. Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. There's a song out there called Gematria, the Killing Name. There's another song out there called Murder by Numbers by the Police. That song's about how killing is as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. And there's also something that we've termed 35 Thursday. Just week after week, there's major 35 rituals in the news on Thursdays. And this man died on a Thursday, 35 days after Ben Stiller's birthday, and we'll get to why that matters. In sports, it's very common. It's such a theme. But this is more of a tragic 35 Thursday right here. And first of all, he played Hutch, and he didn't make it that far into the year 2024. He died on the fourth day of the year, and of course, 4 is the number associated with death. We were just reading about the other day how the numbers 4, 14, and 24 are all numbers connected to death through Mandarin Chinese. 4 is connected to death through Japanese. So think about the date January 4th. 1/4/24, when 4, 14, and 24 are all connected to death. Anyhow, Hutch dies on this day. Hutch has the gematria of 24. The full name of his character was Kenneth Hutchinson, which equals 80, matching his age of death. And again, if you're new here, gematria is very simple. It's the alphabetic order with numerology applied. It's also the reverse alphabetic order and the reverse alphabetic order with numerology applied. So there's 4 base ciphers. As you can see, Hutch equates to 24 when you take the alphabetic order with numerology. Kenneth Hutchinson equals 80 when you run the alphabetic order in reverse with numerology. So again, that was the character, and we've seen this so many times with these Hollywood celebrities. When they go, their deaths are clearly connected to what they're best remembered for. Now, he changed his name in Hollywood from David Solberg to David Soul, and David Soul equates to 35. Thursday equates to 35. We've documented a million rituals with 35 and Thursday. The other week it was the tearing down of the Baphomet statue in Iowa, which we'll talk more about. But his death also comes 35 weeks after the anniversary of the first episode of Starsky and Hutch, which was April 30th, 1975. It's interesting because that was the 9th anniversary of the establishment of the Church of Satan. And if you've ever read Anton LaVey's work on 9, he called it the number of Satan. So Starsky and Hutch actually came out on the 9th birthday of the establishment of the Church of Satan. And here's what I want you to see about the name David Soul. It has the gematria of 35 and 55. Satan has the gematria of 35 and 55. We'll get to how Owen Wilson's 55 right now, who played Hutch in the Hollywood remake. Notice how Satan's also 80, his age of death. And notice the word Baphomet, right? The other week it was the 35 Thursday Baphomet ritual in Iowa. But Baphomet has the 35 and 80, and the Baphomet's used as the symbol for the Church of Satan. And then Baphomet's also 136. And look at David Soul one more time. 136, right? 35 like Baphomet, 35, 55 like Satan. Okay, so again, Hutch dies at the start of 24 at age 80, 35 weeks after the anniversary of the first show, and as we're about to hit 35 days after Ben Stiller's birthday, who's in the remake. And with regards to Owen Wilson, who's 55 right now, the death came 47 days. 35 days after Stiller's, 47 days after Owen Wilson's birthday, Starsky and Hutch. The way they spelled it with the show with the ampersand, 47. And again, if you're new here, we talk about this one all the time. What is 47? What is 47? It's a high ritual number. It's a beast number. It's a time number. And it's not an accident. For example, this nation was founded on the 4th day of the 7th month by the same people who do these kind of rituals. It's not an accident that 3 of the first 5 presidents died on the 4th day of the 7th month. Most people don't really think about that, but once you learn these patterns, you see why this all comes together over and over all throughout history for centuries, going back to the 16th century when the calendar and the language were all synced up at the same time as the Jesuit cabal. You could also say that it was the 48th day of Owen Wilson's age. It's 47 days after his birthday, or the 48th day of his age. Hollywood is 48. And again, Owen Wilson, 55 right now, like David Soul's 55. And then with regards to David Soul himself, from his August 28th birthday to his death was his 130th day of his age. Human Sacrifice is 130. And the man who played Starsky, Michael Glazer, this death comes 81 days before his 81st birthday, and that's another big ritual number, 81. Rituals 81 forwards and backwards. And if it wasn't a leap year, it'd be 80 days before his birthday, but it is a leap year, so 81 days before his 81st birthday. Both men are 80 years old, which means they're in their 81st year of life. But yeah, just a short decode here, and another example of, what that song's all about. Murder by numbers, killing's a sport. It's as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. Gematria, the killing name. So R.I.P. to David Soul. And again, thank you to everyone who helps get out the word about what's going on in show business. Because again, all the young people that aspire to be on the world stage and be the next actor or big singer or celebrity, you're lucky if you make it to 80 in show business. So often we're talking about dead entertainers in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s. Their family members, their friends, all dead at young ages around them in rituals just like this. So we'll leave it there for now. And until next time, Truth Seeker.